Hello friends and students, let's study the song. Yeah, this one is hard for me to say. Okay, so I've broke this song into 5 parts, and if we study these 5 parts we can put them together with the right repeats and play the whole song. So to begin, let's look at the chords we're going to use in the first figure, the first progression. We're going to need a C chord, then a nice C add 9, okay, an F chord, then this F6, and then G. Okay, those are the chords we're going to need. Now let's study the rhythm, or the strum pattern. Well, to learn these things, or to give a proper demonstration, we need the metronome. So I've slowed it down to make it easier for us to learn together. So first, I want to be able to just clap the rhythm with my hands without the guitar. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I will do muted strumming, muting the strings so that I can focus all my attention on my right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now I will add the chord C and C add 9. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now you can check the sheet music or the tablature to see the whole progression. But we'll apply that same strum pattern to the whole thing except for the last measure, which we will play with a C chord like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time. 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now let's look at the chords we're going to need to play the next section. Well, a new one would be A minor, G, we already saw that one in the previous section, F, that was in the previous section, but now we're going to use this F major 7 also. It's a nice sounding chord. In the last measure, the F major 7. Okay, now in this section we can use the same strum pattern as before, except for, as I said, in the last measure, the F major 7, where we will play those 8th notes ending on a half note. 3, 4. Okay, so same strum pattern as before, except for as the last measure. Let's begin to study what we'll call figure 3. This is the instrumental part of the song. It's going to use a couple of chords, 3 chords we haven't discussed yet. That would be the D minor, G, and G flat. Now the strum pattern is just a little bit different in this section. So I'll begin by clapping it. 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2. Now I will do the same rhythm but with muted strumming. And now I will do the strumming with the first two chords of the section, which are A minor and G. 1, 2, 3, 4. Figure 4, we're going to need one more chord, B flat. I suppose we could call it B flat over F, but B flat. Okay, now the rhythm is a little bit different here and a little trickier to study because it is going to be a 2-measure pattern. So I will demonstrate the rhythm by clapping 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now with muted strumming, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to do that pattern with the first two chords of that section, the F chord and the C chord. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. In this final segment, we're going to use some arpeggio picking, or picking individual notes from the chord. So let's begin with this E minor bar chord, E minor in the 7th position. Now play string 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then back to string 2, and finish with string 3. So it sounds like this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll do the same thing again. 3, 4. Now in the third time, the pattern is a little different. We will play string 5, 4, and then string 3 and 2. So it sounds like this. 3, 4, 1, 2. Now, move the chord down 1/2 step to E flat minor. Use that same pattern from just a moment ago, which which was string 5, then 4, and then string 3 and 2 together. Okay, now move down another half step to D minor bar chord. Okay, and we're going to return to the picking pattern that we began with, which is string 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then back to string 2, and back to string 3. Okay, now go back up to the 7th position, play the E minor 2 times in a row with the pattern. Now down to 5th position, let's call this chord F or F over A. I'm going to begin on the 4th string and play string 4, 3, 2, 1. Now put the 4th finger on the 8th fret of the 1st string, that's the letter C, play it twice. Okay, that was an F chord with an arpeggio. It sounds like this. And to finish, G5. Now when we reach the G5, we're going to play string 6, string 4, 3, 2, 1. Sounds like this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do an upstroke, downstroke, upstroke. So that's 3 strokes at the end, up, down, up, on the G chord, on the G5 chord, focusing on the upper 3 strings of the chord. So I'll put that last arpeggio and strum together with the G chord, and it sounds like this. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now you will take these 5 different pieces we've studied in this video and put them together. You should be able to play the whole song. Check the link in the description for the other video I have made of this song that contains the whole song transcribed from beginning to end. So I hope you will have fun with this and study well.